If you're banking on going away on holiday soon, there are some important headlines and warnings that might affect your journey. Luckily, we have a travel expert in the studio today who's going to tell us all about headlines like this. Heathrow scrap 100 millilitre liquid container limit. Ash, honestly, I'm so confused. I'm sure you were on the show not that long ago talking about this coming back in or being scrapped. Was that in Heathrow? I don't even know. Where are we with it all?
So we're all used to that experience of when you get to the airport, when you're about to go through security, you have to make sure you've only got 100 millilitres of liquid and you've got to put it in a separate bag.
Right.
Heathrow is the latest airport to scrap this. Heathrow, as well as Gatwick, Edinburgh, Birmingham, Bristol and Belfast, you can now go through airport security with liquid containers up to 2 litres, and you can have as many 2-litre bottles as you like. And you can keep them in your bag. So that's what has changed. You can't do it with vacuum flasks. So, you know, if you've got a thermos where you keep something hot or cold, that will still be picked up. And actually, these new scanners are a bit more sensitive. So there is a chance there might be more bag searches. So if you're going to go through those airports, leave extra time.
It's quite a culture change, isn't it? I feel like we've been doing it so long. Like you say, it's just because you get your little plastic bag, you decant your bits and bobs. What if you fly out of an airport that doesn't have the rules? So you've got your big perfume and your big thermostat, if you take a flask on holiday, but what you fly in and they do have the rules.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and there's some airports which you're allowed to keep the liquid in the bag, but they haven't changed the liquid amount. There's some where the liquid amount has changed, but you can't keep it in your bag. It's very confusing. My way of travelling is just assume that something is not going to allow you to do these new rules. A couple of the airports around the UK haven't brought this in yet. London, Luton, Manchester haven't brought it in yet. So the easiest thing is just to stick to the 100 mils, keep it in a little plastic bag. When you get to airport security, take it out. If you really need to buy something, you can buy it on the other side of security, go into one of the pharmacies there, or even when you get to your destination. So that's the easiest way to make sure that you don't come unstuck.
It's a good point, isn't it? People keep to their habits and the trends of when they're travelling. You know where you are.
You've got 2 babies now. Your situation and check-in is going to be chaos, my friend.
It's chaos already.
Let's have a look at this next headline then in terms of travel. All holidays cancelled as a major UK travel company collapses after 30 years. What happens in that case for the customers who already have the holiday booked?
Yeah, this is devastating. The operator in question is Goldcrest Holidays, also known as Advent Tours and Overseas Dream Weddings. And they're a very well-reputed company, but they have now gone bust. All upcoming holidays are cancelled. Now, for anyone who has booked a holiday with this company or any other company that goes bust, it's devastating. Your holiday plans are ruined, and what are you going to do? So the first is to check if it's ABTA protected. So that's the UK's main travel association, and they step in when a travel company goes bust. If you're already out, they'll help you get home, or they can arrange refunds if you haven't travelled yet. But if this happens, then you're stuck. Am I going to be able to book another holiday or whatever? Even if you get the money back, it's going to end up being more expensive if you rebook. But then there's additional protection that you can have as well, and this is where insurance is really important. Or if you book through a credit card, if you booked using a credit card, you might have cover through your credit card as well.
So is that why you're saying get the insurance when you book a holiday?
So this is why you should book your travel insurance on the same day that you book your holiday. So let's say you booked a holiday today, 2nd of February, and you were going away on the 1st of July. It's tempting to not bother getting your travel insurance until the day before, because we think of it as I've lost my bag, I get ill, that's when I use my travel insurance. Half of travel insurance claims are when something goes wrong before you travel that prevents you from travelling.
Wow.
So if you buy your insurance on the day you book, as soon as you've booked, buy your insurance, and then if anything goes wrong between now and then you can claim on it.
Yeah, it's often the thing you think just when you're packing, isn't it?
Just personal experience.
Listen, this headline is definitely making my friends talk. The UK government has announced that from February 2026, visitors will not be able to travel to the UK without advance permission. Talk us through this.
Yeah, this is the ETA, the Electronic Travel Authorisation. It's not a visa, but it's additional security and admin checks to allow you to enter the United Kingdom. We see this in lots of other countries. The US has something called the ESTA. If you're travelling to Europe from end of this year, you're going to need it there. It's called an ETIAS. But coming into the UK now, tourists, family members visiting relatives, or anyone entering for short stays will need to get an ETA, an ETA. If you have a British passport, you're entitled to have a British passport, you have to get that British passport. So maybe you've got British citizenship, but you've got another passport, because you won't be able to travel in with an ITA on another passport if you have British citizenship. To get the ITA, it costs 16 quid. It lasts for 2 years, and you can do as many trips as you want within those 2 years for up to 6 months.
Good to know the rules around that. Are your travels taking you to Italy, Milan next week at all for the Winter Olympics?
Sadly, I would love to, but with the 2 kids, I now can't do it. I used to be a ski instructor. I actually briefly tried to see if I could represent India at the Winter Olympics in ski racing.
No way.
I could have been there.
So, like downhill, what was your sport?
Skiing, ski racing.
Oh my goodness.
I feel a film coming on. Challenge Ash.
Tell you what.